You know the vibes. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? This is Nicky and welcome to Content Corner Livey. Listen, this is going to be a really great show. Great show. First and foremost, we are going to be talking about, yes, the meta glasses. We're going to talk about it. We're going to look at it real quick. We're going to be talking about YouTube and all of their updates that we have to prepare for. We're going to be looking at some new AI tools. Napkin did an update, as well as we're going to look into Poppy AI. They did an update. And then we have to talk about this Bad Bunny residency stream impact. Like, we have to talk about it all. Okay? Ever since my update with iOS and the whole new Mac situation, my second camera isn't working. So I apologize for that. However, 1 to 10, how do we feel? How do we feel? 1 to 10. The only thing I asked for in the very beginning is just hit that like. Hit that like. And if you feel like this is going to add value to you, hit that super chat, super thanks, channel membership, or even join Lions Behavior, which that link is up top. Okay? So, we got the chat going. I see it. I see my channel members in the building. I see you. Keisha, Mia, what up? GNC Sport, what's up? I see you. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Let me get the, oh, and we're going to try something new. Anytime I got to process something, I got music for it now. Anytime we got to process something, hold on, hold up. You hear it? It's going to be like little processing music, okay? I'm going to do a little processing. It's going to be a vibe, okay? It's going to be a vibe. So we're going to try that out. We're going to do some new things today. I'm telling you, this Bad Bunny concert got me like, okay, every live I'm going to try something new, all right? Every live I'm going to try something new until we do something. Shout out to Mook. Mook does the beats for the live always. So the song that you hear in the beginning, we're going to have a closing one too. It's super fire, okay? Hey, Nicky, what's poppin'? Okay, and where's everybody watching from? Where's everybody watching from? I see everybody in a good mood. John's in the building. I see you. Irene, what up? I see you. 9.25. I like how specific we are. You feel me? I like that. So let's start our live. Let's start our live with one of the conversations. One of the conversations. Then we're going to get into the YouTube joint. But let's get to my twin brother loves your shoe collection. Shout out to your twin brother. Come on, let's applause that up. We love twin. Is it like identical twin? Is it just like same birthday kind of vibe? What kind of twin are we doing? All right. So let's start our live. Content Corner Livey. You feel me? And of course, why would this work? Right? Why would this work on a Monday. Now it does. Bang. Let me get me not so small. This is the issue with doing live. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we are here to do this together. All right. So we haven't talked since this got announced. So we're going to touch on it a little bit. I talked about it on my newsletter. So if you are part of the newsletter, you already saw this, right? He said, hey, everyone, glad I got the notification. I was watching the football game. Appreciate you joining in, right? Appreciate you. We love technology. Yeah, come on. All right. So let me do the poll quick. Who are getting the new Meta Ray-Bans? Okay? Who's getting the new glasses? Okay? I didn't say which ones yet. I just want to know who's getting them. Okay? So we are looking at probably like three different types. We got the regular ones, but the Gen 2, version 2. We have Oakley's new Vanguard ones. We have these other Oakley's ones, HSTN, right? And then we have the ultimate Ray-Ban displays. Now, I have the very first generation. I got actually this frame. I just took out the shades, the lenses, because I didn't want to pay for the transition ones. So we just popped them out, right? I love my Ray-Bans. Let's keep it a buck. I love my Ray-Bans. Now, I'm not a super fan of the quality of the video. However, the fact that, one, I could take a video with just hitting a button. I can listen to my music, right? I could talk on the phone and it sounds amazing. The quality of overall the glasses, what is done, fire. Now, they came out. Let's see if we could find a video about the display, right? Because Gen 2 is $379, and it has all the new Meta updates, Meta AI, capture, better battery life. It could translate live. It has this like new focus, conversation focus, which I don't know why we would do that. I'll show you that video. But it has 3K Ultra HD for the highest resolution video. 8 hours of battery life. So for the camera, it's very interesting, right? And side note, all super chats are going towards a new Ray-Ban glasses. So if you feel like hitting the super chat, this is all going for the new glasses so we can review it on this channel. I ain't gonna lie. $800 is kind of steep. You feel me? But we'll talk about it. So let's put up YouTube real quick. Let's do Meta Ray-Ban glasses display. Here we go. So I think this is the joint. Here we go.
This is Meta Ray-Ban display. These are glasses with the classic style that you'd expect from Ray-Ban, but they're the first AI glasses with a high-resolution display.
First off, I feel like these glasses are huge. I feel like they're going to be huge on my face. Who feels that way? Like, they look extra. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm overthinking. Okay? So let's get to neural band situation.
Neural band. That's this guy. All right, now, the display is large enough to watch a video or read a thread of messages. It appears in one eye. It's slightly off-center, so it doesn't block your view. It is very high resolution and very bright. I mean, like...
Okay. So, let's put the sound off so I don't hopefully not get flagged, right? So let me move me. So you can see over there, right? Over there. Let me go a little bit closer. There. Oh. The display is going to be, from what I understand, on the right side, on the corner. And you're literally going to see your text messages. It could do FaceTime from WhatsApp, not actual FaceTime, which I would love for that to be. And you're going to be able to look up stuff all through this neural band. This is the $800 one. Not gonna lie, I really want this. Oh, get that a little bit louder. There we go. There we go. I really want this. Come on. We got a super chat already. I see you. I appreciate you. Come on, Black TV. I was waiting on this live. I got you. We got a lot to talk about. So, to see this, to see how he is on stage, he has his display, you can see the music he wants to listen to. He's controlling everything from the music to the text, all of that with this neural band. I like where we're going. But just like how Isaiah said, they're looking a little bulky. This is the first gen. So probably the second and third one is going to be way better. But do I want to wait is the question. Okay, so first and foremost, hold on, we got a new order for the hat. We got a new order for the hat. Keisha, you gonna get the hat? I see you. Shout out to Keisha in the building who just bought the Lions Behavior hat. So, okay, honest talk. Honest talk. Does the display, the Ray-Ban display, looks worthy of the $800 cost? Let me put that chat up. Let me put that poll up, right? Let me put that poll up. Does it look worth $800? Okay. Now we're going to look at some more videos on it, right? I'm going to look at some more videos. Let's see if they have... See, Mr. Who's the Boss and Marquez Brownlee talked about it. Oh, they did a whole unboxing. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the unboxing. Hold up. Let me move me. I didn't know they did an unboxing. Let's go.
Let's unbox the future AI glasses. First, check out the packaging. Embossed glasses silhouette, premium feel, iconic Ray-Ban motifs.
Man, ain't nobody care about this box. This ain't Apple. We don't care about this box. And Apple don't even display, look at the box. We don't care about the box.
You know you're about to open something special. Inside, you get the Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses and the NeuralBand wristband. The NeuralBand reads your muscle movements, letting you control the glasses with subtle finger gestures. No buttons, no screens. It comes in 3 sizes for a perfect fit. Open the box and you'll find a QR code to download the Meta AI app to set up.
I will say this. I do appreciate the walkthrough. Because if there's one thing for sure, is that most people, when it comes to their product, they don't educate a user how to use it. So, I appreciate the walkthrough.
Your glasses. A sleek fold flat charging case. Engineering art you can slip in your pocket. Compact charging cable. Cleaning cloth for crystal clear lenses. Quick start guide. And of course the safety and warranty info. The glasses. Classic Wayfarer inspired style with a modern edge and all day comfort.
Yeah, that boy look bulky. That boy look bulky. Oh.
Transition lenses adjust to sunlight so you'll never have to swap them out.
Now I can appreciate that. Okay? The fact for $800, it better come with some transition lens. Don't make me buy a transition lens too. Yeah, the case looks fire.
The battery offers up to 6 hours per charge, 30 hours with the case. Just pop them in to recharge, easy. Next up, the Meta Neuroband box. You'll find the wristband and a magnetic USB-C charger. The band's soft.
I got so many cables. So many cables. They just gonna keep giving us cables.
Breathable fabric comes in multiple sizes for all-day comfort. Before we dive into the magic, hit like and subscribe for more Meta Ray-Ban display tips. These glasses show you what matters. Calendar, reminders, weather, stocks. Right inside the lens, controlled with your wristband. The display is private, glanceable, and only appears when you need it. Looking for directions or have a question? Ask your AI assistant and see the answer instantly. No more looking down at your phone. Read and send messages hands-free. See live.
So, I think this is going to be the first attempt to get rid of the phone or not to be so much on your phone. So, here's a good question, right? Is the band waterproof? Now, that's a very good question. We're going to look that up. That is a very good question. Does this cause more of a distraction, or will this reduce doom scrolling? Or doom scrolling is going to happen regardless? Because I don't know if you could look at Instagram and Facebook through these lenses. I really wonder what it allows. Because we've seen the text messages, we've seen the WhatsApp video, the actual anytime you're interacting with Meta AI. But are we getting not all the way close, but are we getting like one step closer to replacing the phone? Because I would like a device that would get me off of my phone a little bit. Now, I don't drive too much, so I'm not too worried about this distracting me when I'm driving. Not worried about that, right? But that is going to be a worry for most. I'm an introvert. I'm a homebody. Like I be inside, dog. I be inside. Shout out to the people who were on the poll. They were like, nah, it ain't worth the 800. And I'm trying to find why it would be this much. I mean, I can understand why it would be this much. It's the first of its kind to have a display on the side, right? Shout out to my mom. My mom's like, if you're really enjoying this video, please press like. Okay? Shout out to my mom. Now, let's see what they're saying. I wonder if it says waterproof specs. Let's see what it comes with. The glasses, the charging case. Oh, y'all not even seeing what I'm seeing. Here we go. I was like, y'all not even seeing what I'm seeing. Here we go. Wait, oh no. This This is not it. This is not it. I was about to say, wait, you could buy it already? Because it's supposed to come out the 30th. Supposed to come out the 30th. Here we go. And the weird thing is, like, when you hit schedule demo, it won't really let you. So, like, I'm put 23462. Right? Sorry, we have no stores near 50. Like, you can't schedule a demo. What are you talking about? I mean, what are you talking about? All right. So let's look at we got a Meta Ray-Ban display, private display integrated in the right lens of the glasses, appears when you need and hides when you don't. Now the question was, is it waterproof? Right? Message discreetly, Meta AI can do pictures, caption. Oh, that's one thing. Captions for your conversation. So you could read what they say. I mean, you could read what they say. W mom. Come on. W's in the chat for my mom. Oh, okay. Here's one. Stay connected on Instagram. Receive Instagram Reels and Stories via direct messaging. So you can answer your DMs, but it doesn't look like you could just scroll on Instagram. Manage your day. Easily access weather, reminders, calendar, email, hands-free. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Where are we? Water resistant. So is not waterproof, but it's water resistant. Okay. So don't go swimming. Don't do a bath. Don't do cold plunges. It can get wet, but don't be like chilling in the water like that. Do they translate different languages? Yes, they do. They're supposedly going to do live translations. So I want to test that out at the nail shop. And when I go back home to New York, because in New York, in the part of Queens that I live at, it's all Hispanics. I mean, you have all types of Hispanics there. So we're going to test that out. We're going to test that out. I wish I could get it before I go to Orlando, because the part of Orlando, they have like mini Puerto Rico. It's great. Wait, all that money and it's not waterproof? Well, okay. Here's a question. I don't need the band if I'm not wearing glasses. And I don't need the glasses while I'm underwater. Tell me. So what's $800? What are we doing here? Just checking emails and live translations for $800? All right, let's see what else. Hold on. So are we still in agreement that it's not worth the $800? Are we still in agreement? Okay, here's a 55-second one. Let's see what they're talking about. No, it's like their promo. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. For anybody who has the first Meta Ray-Bans, you know how dope that part is where you can actually see what's about to capture and then capture it. Because when you normally like hit, right? When you normally like just press capture it, it's like a guessing game if it's good or not. Copyright like, oh yeah. Yeah. Hit that super chat because we're not going to monetize this live at all with this audio that I'm about to play. Hold on. at least the band isn't like, it isn't like, it could go with the things you wear. I like that. Like, no matter what you wear, it kind of goes. It gives that, what's that bracelet, the fitness bracelet everybody's talking about, the Whoop joint? It looks pretty much the same thing. That's so hard. I'm not gonna lie. The display is hard. Okay, Isaiah says kill the sound. Kill the sound. We're gonna kill the sound. So that's all it says? That's all it says? All right. That's all they got. That's all they got. Oh, wait. Why did they... Oh, that's not all they got. Why did they have the preview stuff early? That's dumb. What I don't like is that for me to do FaceTime or a video conference, I got to do in WhatsApp. I don't use WhatsApp. Like, I don't use it that much. Only when I'm overseas. And I'm not like overseas every day. So I got to be like, yo, let's go on WhatsApp so I can use my glasses. No, I'm on FaceTime. I'm a FaceTimer. Like, if I consider you a friend, I'm FaceTiming you. If I don't FaceTime you, we cool. But I need to FaceTime you. You know what I mean? So, for that, I don't know. I'm trying to see what these $800 is about. I'm trying to see what this $800 is about. Would I probably get it? Probably, for the sake of reviewing it. Because y'all know, I gotta see. Is it $800 because of tariffs? Because it's not worth $800? That's a good point, though. That's a good point. Well, if we think about it, and shout out to my mom, because that was my mom. If we think about it, so anything with glasses, they hike up the price. Because look at the Vision Pro. The Vision Pro was what, $4,000 for a heavy piece of equipment? Now, to honestly say, was it worth that much? No. Do I still use it? Absolutely, because it helps me focus. It's like $5.99 plus fees and shipping. Oh, that's how much you would pay? Yeah, I get it. Are you trying to justify the 800? Like, I understand the 800. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm gonna get it regardless, because we got to review it. It's first gen tech. If people buy them, it's worth it. It's going to be low key flex for the first few months. Will gets it. Will absolutely gets it. That's a fact. That I understand it. There's a few people that get it. There's a few people that get it. For the average, is Gen 2? Like, let's go back to the glasses, right? Oh, why did it just do? Okay, here we go. For the average, Gen 2 is just going to be fine. If we're thinking about, Nicky, I need something to capture content behind the scenes, especially for those people who don't like to always hit record or have somebody follow them. For sure, this is going to be great. There's certain pieces of equipment that I believe is a must for everybody. It is a pair of Ray-Bans. I don't care which ones you get. It's a pair of Ray-Bans that can take video while you have it on. It's going to be the Osmo Pocket 3. And it's probably going to be this limitless pendant, right? I believe, especially for those people who don't naturally create content, who don't naturally like to be in front of the camera. I do believe these are some of the pieces of equipment that you should get. Now, should you get this one or this one is a whole different conversation. It goes more of how techie are you? That's all it really has to be. Now, these Oakleys are a really fancy running glasses. So for my runners, they have the camera in the middle, right? I like the look of it. I don't run, so I'm not getting it, but I like that the camera's in the middle. And I believe what's really dope about this is it already says ultra wide, 122 degree field of view, high quality audio, but also it works with all of those workout apps. So you've seen those people who do like the running and then it has like a really dope picture or video with it. It works with all that. I think that's great for those who are going to use it. Now, I don't know if I would pay $500 just to run with these. But there are people who would. There's an audience for everything, right? Now, if I was to get Oakleys, I would get these. I think these are hard. These are hard. This low-key is fire. This blue right here? Oh, this blue right here is fire. I get this one. If I'm like, no, I don't want the Ray-Bans, I'd get that one. You know what I mean? Or no, I get this one. The clear joints? What? What you talking about? Easy. Even though these are hard. Like if I was outside more, I would definitely get the white ones. If I was outside more, like that'd just be, I'm outside. But, come on, Connie, getting the channel membership. Come on, Connie, I see you. So, okay, in the chat, let's do a poll. All right, let's do a poll real quick. Which one would you think about getting? Don't think about money. I mean, you're going to have to. Which one is worth getting? Okay? Come on, everybody say hey to Connie. She got the line beside her now. Come on. All right. So, are we getting I'll say the regular joints? Regular Gen 2? Are we getting the display? Are we getting the Vanguard ones, the running ones? Or are we getting these white joints? They're called the HSTN. HSTN. Okay? Now remember, ordered a pair, wrong prescription, waiting for the second pair. And they do have prescription. Okay, they do have prescriptions. Vanguard all day. Okay, all right. I want the new version of Llama. Why you want the new version? The 800 joints. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't get, I'll say this. I wouldn't get another pair of the regular Ray-Bans. I would probably get the Oakleys this time. If I was just to get, do they have the better quality video? No. But they have 100 degree. Oh my God. Why? So that's just a style thing. Okay. Here's my order. Here's my order. Damn. Because I want the 3K. I want the better resolution. Right? But I did see, shout out to Lonnie. Hold on. Let's go on Instagram real quick. Because Lonnie did an honest review. I like honest people. Right? Uh-oh. Instagram drops. Oh, shout out to Monty. Come on. I know what he did. So, where is Lonnie? Let's watch Lonnie, because he was at the Meta joint. So, here we go.
Newest pieces of wearable technology, so you don't have to. And here is my honest review. The Gen 2 Meta AI glasses. These are the Oakley versions. They also have a Ray-Ban version. The video quality is pretty good. Like, it's not bad. This is 1080p zoomed in a little bit. And it's really great for capturing content on the go or with your friends. Being able to listen to music while staying aware of your surroundings. Being able to take phone calls while also being aware of your surroundings is pretty great, and the audio quality is fine. If I had any critique about them, it'd be that the battery life was not necessarily the best. If you're going to be playing with the live AI and also playing music, trying to capture videos, you're gonna burn through that battery really quick. They're not the most necessary thing, but I got them for my parents as a Christmas present, and they absolutely love them. The Oakley Vanguards, $500. They were sporty, they stayed on my head. Sound quality was really great. It's good for any really active sports. As a runner though, I'm probably not gonna get these because the regular Oakleys or Meta Ray-Bans work just fine. They are very cool and immersive. Like when I wear them, I forget that I'm wearing glasses. I can hear music. I think it's pretty easy to make the phone calls on these. They were a little bit tight, so make sure you get the right size if you can. Also, you can check out the video quality here. It's pretty good on these bad boys. Like, I ain't mad at it. But these glasses are objectively cool. They're just kind of expensive. Again, maybe a really great gift. This is the product I was most excited for. These are Meta displays. They have, like, you can control them with your hands in a bracelet. It'll show you text in your glasses. It is a full screen. It has live translations, live captions. So if you're listening to somebody talk, it can automatically caption what they're saying, which as somebody who loves accessibility, that is amazing. These are the ones I want to get. However, they are roughly $1,000. So it would be something that I probably wait to cop. If this is going to be able to replace our cell phones one day, this is the kind of stuff I would like and would pay $1,000 for. We already pay like $1,200 for iPhones right now. My honest summary for all this tech is that it is really cool and really great, but we are still in the early phases. It is kind of pricey for the average person to afford this stuff right now. If you get it as a gift, it's pretty cool. Kind of like maybe getting an iPod back in the day when you were a kid. Like, you will use it, but it's like, I'm not going to go buy one of these by myself. Like, what are you talking about? To be entirely honest, they're not worth breaking the bank over, but if you've got the pockets for them, I say go ahead and cop them because they're pretty fun and have made my life a whole lot more convenient for content, getting pictures with my family, and the music features are also pretty great. Let me know what you think though. I tried 3 of Meta's new.
All right. Hold on. I gotta check Roberto. I ain't gonna lie. I made a thread and I was like, hey, I'm gonna need those displays. Roberto, tell Zuck I need the display. Like, listen, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Somebody gotta get me these displays. You feel me? Here's Roberto. Straight Tony Stark. You feel me? All right, let's see.
The Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses now feature live translation and live AI. Now, what does that mean? Well, let me just show you. To get started, you want to head over to the AI glasses tab on the new Meta AI app. You need to make sure you have the right language pack downloaded.
Oh, wait. This is not even the new one. This is talking about the old stuff. Okay, whoever has Ray-Bans right now, you may not have known this. It already has live translation on the new joint, just not with the captions on the display. But check this out.
And then start the live translation by pressing the translate button, or alternatively, you can just say, hey Meta, start live translation.
Se me olvidó cómo hablar en inglés, entonces tenemos que hablar español. ¿Tú hablas inglés?
Yes, I speak English.
Sí, hablo inglés.
Bueno, ¿qué quieres hacer hoy?
I was thinking maybe we go on a boat ride.
Yo estaba pensando que quizás vamos a dar un paseo en barco.
That's super helpful. Now let's take a look at Live AI. It's a new feature built into the Ray-Ban Meta glasses that allows Meta AI to see what you're seeing and provide real-time help. You prompt this by saying, hey Meta, start Live AI.
What kind of tree is this right here?
The tree appears to be a small deciduous tree.
And do you know of any boat rental places nearby?
You can rent boats from Lake Gaston Summer Rentals or Eden Ferry Marina.
So as you can see, the glasses are continuously seeing what you're seeing and hearing what you're hearing, so you don't have to keep re-prompting the AI. You just go about your day speaking conversationally to it. Check out more on how you can use live AI and live translation on the Ray-Ban Meta.
Shout out to Roberto. But I'm like, he didn't go over the glasses?
Most people haven't caught on yet, but we're about to enter.
How did he not go over the glasses? Nah, he had to go over the glasses. Let's see. Let's check his YouTube. Hold on. Roberto didn't go over the glasses? What's his last name? What's Roberto's joint? Roberto Nixon. There we go. He didn't go over it? No, that was 11 months ago. What? Wow. That's not like him. That's interesting. All right. I always go to Roberto. But we have Lonnie. Shout out to Lonnie. And you know who did a really good review on it? Let me see if I can get it. He's so dope with it too. Ray-Ban display. It's like Mr. Who's the Boss. This one. Check this out. Play.
I've just been hands-on with Meta's new $799 Ray-Ban display smart glasses.
First off, can we just say $800? Stop saying the $799. Stop saying that. I mean, he's like, I'm buying some. I just downloaded the language pack. Yes, type in me if you didn't know the old ones already have live translation. Type in me if you didn't know that.
So they have a display, they have this whole new transparent interface, and I'm gonna level with you. This is the first time I've ever been convinced by a tech product designed for your face. There's a few things that aren't there, but I was just surprised that this already can.
Pause.
And start to make you see how smart glasses can do a lot of the things that your phone can do, but better. So you could think of these like a three-part product. First are the glasses, which are basically a more advanced version of the normal Ray-Ban Metas. So they have the same basic hardware, like the camera, which can now record in 2.5 times the resolution, like the 2 speakers, 1 for each ear, and no less than 5 microphones, but then also with some key additions. Like you now get transition lenses by default to automatically tint like sunglasses when you're outside, and then
Okay, all right. First off, his tech reviews are really dope, but I want to see the display. I want to see the display.
But at the same time, this is no VR headset. It weighs 69 grams, which, well, very nice, but is also pretty mind-blowing considering that a normal pair of Ray-Bans, you know, the ones that do absolutely nothing apart from give shade, is like 45. And it's all paired with these overextension hinges.
They just look bulky. Oh, man, they just look bulky. Okay, here we go. This is the important question. Should I get? I'm not going to rely on like say for you guys to get it because y'all always get me to get it first. So should I get the display? Maybe this live is more for you know me trying to figure out the display glasses. All right. I will go based off what you guys say.
Hinges that mean they have some give when you're putting them on. I was wearing these for an hour and a half straight, and I forgot. Okay, so that's the glasses.
Here we go.
Second, actually very watchable. Remember, without lifting a finger. Then there are 4 key ways to respond. You can either send a voice note or dictate, and the dictation, I guess, because you have 5 microphones strapped to your face, is phenomenally good, like much better than when you try to use a phone, and definitely better than using a watch. I was even whispering and it was picking up every word and placing every bit of grammar in just the right place.
Can we just say, this man has 3.6 million views off of the glasses. Now, yes, I'm not gonna lie, I would be getting these glasses for the review, right? You always kind of want to be kind of first, especially if your content is based off you being the authority. Of course, people are going to be like, what is this person going to say about the glasses? Or how is this person going to use the glasses? Look, Connie says, no, you shouldn't pay for it. Meta needs to pay for it. Come on, listen. I'm not going to fight with you with that one. I'm not going to fight with you. Look, y'all said, look, 60-some% of y'all said yes. Tax write-off. Danny, I see what you did there. Nicky, they look like the BCs that were given to the boot camps who wore. Ooh. Okay, my military people know exactly what that is. Ooh, that's a point. That's a point right there. Okay. All right. We have till the 30th to figure this out. I just wanted to go over, yes, the glasses are coming out. The big talk was the display. But if you want better quality, here's the thing. If you want better quality for the camera, if you're focused on quality content, get Generation 2. If you want maybe some convenience and really dope tech, get the display. I'm not saying the quality on the Meta, the camera, is that bad. But I mean, like, it's me. So, like, this is my production. So, I don't know. Y'all saying yes. So if y'all say yes, we that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Here for the reassurance. Shout out to GC. You know what I mean? Like, thank you for the reassurance. Let's listen. Let's get into this YouTube talk. Okay, let's get into this YouTube talk. There was a lot of updates that YouTube made in their recent event. Now, say yes. Come on. Say yes with a super chat. You're up to something there. Okay? Please hit the super chat, super thanks, or go into the LB community for the latest AI prompts, experiments, challenges, all of that amazing stuff. Okay? All of that amazing stuff. We'll do that. So, real quick, who has a YouTube who has a YouTube channel to publish content? I got to be specific with you guys. Okay? Type me in the chat if you have a YouTube channel that publishes content. I'm not saying consistent. I'm not even saying good. Who has a YouTube channel that publishes content, whether long form, short form? Because YouTube did their event and we have to pay attention to it. Now, these features that we're going to go over today, they're slowly rolling out. I don't have none of these, okay? I don't have none of these. So, but they're coming through in Q4, and probably some will even be rolled out next year, top of next year. So, let me cue it up. Let's see what we're looking at. And how do we prepare for this? I will say I am excited about some of these, but I would love to know what you guys are excited about. So let's go and see what these people are talking about.
What's up? I'm here at Made on YouTube, and they just announced a lot. Here's
First off, I would never post anything like this. Nothing.
the main headlines for you right now.
Welcome to our 4th annual Made on YouTube. I'm incredibly proud to announce that over the last 4 years, we've paid out over $100 billion to creators, artists, and media companies.
No, hold on. Let's stop here real quick. Actually, let me go back to it. Everybody take a screenshot. Put this on your stories right now. Say, Nicky's on live. We about to make some money on YouTube, okay? Because the fact that YouTube has this stat, you don't hear any other platform talking about this, okay? You don't hear, and shout out to Nicky. I saw the super chat. Shout out to Nicky. Facebook don't talk about this. Instagram don't talk about this. TikTok don't talk about this. YouTube is talking about this, and they talk about it on a consistent basis. Okay? Shout out to Connie for the super chat. Come on. Y'all want me to get these glasses. I see y'all. But this is why I focused all my energy on YouTube. I don't even go really live on Instagram. I pop up maybe once, twice a quarter. Because YouTube is where it's at. If I'm going to create content, this is also why I'm on Substack. Because if I'm going to create content, it got to make sense now. It got to make sense. So take a screenshot, put this on your story so it can remind you for at least 24 hours that you should take your content on YouTube serious, okay?
Today, we're unveiling new AI-powered products that will help shape our next 20 years. We're focusing our investments across 3 key areas: creation, connection, and business.
Connie, they said business. You know what I mean? I'm here for the creation part.
Now I'm going to hand it over to a few creators and artists to show you what these tools can really do.
VO3 will be available to everyone directly inside of YouTube Shorts, which now includes the ability to generate audio.
What is with this sloth? Can we talk about this? What is with this sloth? I'm not here. I'm not here for this sloth. But as we know, VO3 is the best AI video tool. Best audio quality, and the fact that YouTube is going to now integrate it, which makes sense because it's Google. Okay? Now my question is going to be, how many times are they going to allow us to generate images or videos with VO3? Because with Gemini, when you're in the Gemini chat and you have that paid subscription, you're allowed to do 5 a day. So I'm very curious how many renders you could do. But this is big because this means you won't need to get a subscription for this. Just letting you know.
You'll also be able to add completely new objects into existing video footage. You just select your 8-second clip, choose what goes in from the suggested prompts, and boom.
When YouTube...
Hold on.
And boom.
We just put monsters in our... We couldn't think of nothing else. What were the options? A spooky tree monster lurking towards the sofa. Bookshelves that have growing vines. Snow drifting from the ceiling. A school of fish swimming through the air. A teacup the size of a coffee table. A miniature enchanted forest. You gonna pick the spooky tree?
Suggestive prompts, and boom.
Yo, why did I just sing this in my head? Why? What? I don't like y'all.
When YouTube showed me this new Ask Studio feature, I was like, yes, finally. Now when I want to get insights about my channel and audience, I can just ask Studio. Let me show you how it works. Catch me up.
Side note, this is going to get rid of vidIQ. If you have vidIQ as an assistant with your YouTube channel for titles and ideas and YouTube analytics, this is about to get rid of it. This is about to get rid of it.
On bringing my mom back to Korea for the first time since she left at 12 years old. It's not just giving me stats. It's telling me what's resonating with my audience and surfacing comments that show emotional connection.
First off, I like their little setup. Hold on. Do you see? Hold on. I want to have this when I grow up. I mean, little desk, big ass TV to show y'all. I'm just saying. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. All right.
With
This is what I'm excited about.
Test out 3 title ideas with a combination of thumbnails and can get actual data on which one generates the most watch time.
This one I'm excited about, okay? No, not the collaboration. The A/B testing for titles and thumbnails. We already have A/B testing for thumbnails. Titles, I have not been able to test it out besides using a paid tool, which is, what is that thing called? TubeBuddy, right? This is a game changer because if you've ever heard me talk about how to grow on YouTube, it has everything to do with thumbnails and titles. Okay? They have to click on it. You have to grab their attention from the home page. And if you grab their attention, this is where the views come in. So sometimes we be emotionally attached to our thumbnails and our titles, or we just don't know to change them. Now we're going to be able to test it, and YouTube is going to say, yep, this is a good one. Nah, this ain't good. I'm all for it. And you can see up top, it's like you could test the title only, you could test the thumbnail only, or you could test both. I'm really, really excited about this because this is going to be one of the main reasons why a lot of people's channels are going to grow. Just when you get this feature, everybody put P in the chat. Promise me you're going to use it. Promise me you're going to use it. The second that you have it, promise me that.
And can get actual data on which one generates the most watch time.
Collaborations. Here's how it works.
This one, put the headphone emoji if you have a podcast. Put the headphone emoji or type me if you have a podcast. Y'all better pay attention to this part.
So if you're in a video, whether you co-hosted it or just appeared in a segment, you can invite up to 5 other creators to be officially added as collaborators. That means the video will appear with all collaborator names across the platform. It also shows up in the subs feed and can get recommended to all collaborator audiences.
AI is a powerful.
That's going to be huge. You hear me? That's going to be huge. This is going to allow you to say, hey, you can get on my platform. I'm going to give you the content. You just do a collaboration post with me. It automatically shows up on the feeds. We're great. This is going to help build up your reach. This will also allow you to do this to some of your old stuff. Okay? This is going to allow all your old videos, if you have people in there, whenever you get that, enable that ASAP. That could be podcasts. That could just be live videos. That could be you have somebody in your videos, right? And they're like, yo, let's collaborate. Boom. So if you don't have anybody, don't worry about it. Get some time to think. Figure out how you could collaborate with more people, because this is going to help.
Creative partner, but to truly expand.
Connie, I see you, because I was waiting for you to be like, yeah, me. So all your guests, add them as a collaboration post.
Reach. Creators need a tool that makes their videos accessible to a global audience. That's where auto dubbing is changing the game. We're now taking it a step further with an update that not only translates audio, but reanimates lip movement to look more natural in the new language.
Grafico. Ci sono stati degli upgrade. Now I'll start telling you about the things that have really changed.
I like this. Because my videos already speak a different language. Okay? Already speak a different language. And I don't know how many of y'all have this same feature. So we went over it one time, but let me pull it up again. Hold on. Let's go to YouTube. I'm going to show you. So some of you, if you enabled the feature already, let's go to my latest video, which, once again, put P for promise that you're going to watch it after this live. Now, live streaming is... So if you go over here to the settings, you're going to see audio tracks. And these are the different languages that I could speak in my video. I don't even know what Bangla is, but we're gonna see what that sounds like.
আপনি যা বলেন তা নয়, এটি আপনি যা দেখেন তা সম্পর্কে। তাহলে আসুন লাইভ স্ট্রিমের ভিজুয়াল সম্পর্কে কথা বলি। এখন যদি আপনি কিছু লোকের লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং এ যান, তাহলে আপনি
Okay, what about Hebrew?
ועד גרפיקה שונה, שליש תחתון, ואת כל זה תוכלו ליצור בעזרת בינה מלאכותית. עכשיו, כשאנחנו מדברים על שכבות וגרפיקה שונות, כמובן, תוכלו
Okay, what about Japanese?
ナノバナナを使うこともできますが、一番簡単に作れるのはキャンバだと思います。キャンバには様々なテンプレートが用意されているからです。オーバーレイなど、ライブ配信に必要なものをすべて配置でき、
And Ukraine.
Вони відображатимуться як сотні різних шаблонів, які ви можете налаштувати, а використання різних інструментів.
And I know it's working because somebody, let me see if I can find it. Right here. Somebody somebody talked to me in a different language. And I don't know what language this is. But it said, I'm assuming it does really bad translation. But it says something about Riverside. So it's working. Okay? Now to find, let me show you into my YouTube studio. Let me get that real quick. Hold up. Let me get that setting for you. Settings. Where is it at? I think, here we go. Channel. If you go into your settings in your YouTube studio, channel, advanced setting, and where we go. Where's it at? Hold on. Now I gotta find it. Or now, do they do it automatically? I wonder if they do it automatically. Did I do it automatically? I think they do it automatically. Oh, here we go. Okay. Upload defaults. Advanced setting, automatic dubbing. And then just check allow automatic dubbing. So this is going to do it regardless. Okay? I am screaming. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right? This is going to do it each time. So majority of my videos have me speaking in different languages. So what it's saying now is that not only is it going to have you speak different languages, but your gestures in your mouth is going to go with the the languages too. So that's pretty cool because I'm trying to be global. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to be global. I speak English and a bit of Spanglish. Not Spanish, Spanglish. Somebody got to teach me Spanish. But this got me speaking all different types of languages. So make sure you go into your YouTube studio and enable auto dubbing if you have that feature. Let's see what else.
First of all, the camera department.
Today, I'm excited to announce that in the coming months, we're rolling out a new likeness detection beta to all creators in the YouTube Partner Program. Creators like Dr. Mike will soon have a place where they can identify and manage instances of their likeness being replicated in AI-generated content.
I love streaming, which is fortunate.
Hold on.
Because it's been a huge part of my...
Wait. That's really dope. So for those people who are worried about their likeness being copied, at least YouTube is going to allow you to identify who's using it. I'll teach you Spanish if you want. Don't play with me. I'm serious. Serious. For me. I saw someone's video saying that her having the dubbing on messes up her views because it's showing people irrelevant content because of the language. I've had great experience. I don't know. Now, type in me if you go live on YouTube. Because this update is going to be huge, and I'm really excited about this one. Because clearly, we're on live.
Growth as a creator. Now, my audience can watch content alongside me the same way they hang out with me when I'm playing a game. You can even react live to other creators' content too. When I saw this new tool that lets you stream across both vertical and horizontal.
I like this. I wasn't really sure what they mean about the react. So is this like what I'm doing right now? Like it'll allow me to react? Hold on. Let me replay that one. The vertical and the horizontal one is what I'm really excited about. But let me watch this one again because I was very confused by that. And translate it for me if you know.
Now, my audience can watch content alongside me the same way they hang out with me when I'm playing a game. You can even react live to other creators' content too.
So what I'm doing right now, I won't get demonetized anymore? I won't get demonetized no more? Come on! Let go!
And I saw this new tool that lets you stream across.
Now this part, hold on, let me move me. This part, stream across formats, okay? You could do horizontal and vertical, and it goes on both of those feeds. That right there is going to help those people who go live get more reach because the short feed, when it goes vertical, it goes into the short feed. You get that audience as well as the horizontal one. This one's good, but this one, I'm going to need my moderators to completely be on because last time we went vertical, we had some really interesting characters. The short form feed attracts some interesting people. I'm not going to call them names. Some interesting people. So I'm excited about this for the sense of it's going to bring more people. But I'm also like, it may not bring the right people sometimes. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if y'all remember that live. That's why we got moderators all of a sudden. It's kind of weird.
Across both vertical and horizontal formats with one combined chat, my jaw dropped. It will stream to both your shorts feed and as a horizontal video. This new feature uses AI to analyze your mobile live stream, identify the best moments, and suggest them as shorts to post.
Now, for my live people, this is crucial. This is crucial. Because one thing that we know, we could just take this live as an example. This live sometimes goes 2, 3, 4 hours. For YouTube to automatically pick out the clips that are like, yo, these are probably the best ones, and going to show you based off of data, that's going to save a lot of time. That you could just say end broadcast, boom, and it does it automatically. That's going to put a lot of AI tools in jeopardy. If you are solely using it for your live and getting clips from it, this is going to put a lot of AI tools in jeopardy. Now, granted, the AI tools, let's say like what I covered with Riverside and let's say Opus Clip, they have a certain kind of format and style that you are going to you're going to like, and they're not going to have that on YouTube. YouTube is going to keep it very basic, but time saving, budget wise, especially you're on a budget, this may be a good look. This may be a good look, especially for me. Like I focus on YouTube only when it comes to live. I don't multi-stream because I want to focus just on my core audience. This may be a situation. They want to outcompete Twitch. We're going to see how this works. We're going to see how this works. Opus Clip may be done. I do feel like they have an advantage still, because with Opus Clip, you don't only put your lives in there. You could put your Zoom calls, your YouTube videos. It can do all that, but we have more to watch. We have more to watch.
All while keeping us creators in control.
For podcasters, shorter content provides a big boost to reach because viewers are way more likely to click on a shorter video than a full episode.
Which is why it's great that now we have this tool that makes it easier than ever to clip the parts that are really amazing, as opposed to the ones that are just regular amazing. And soon you'll be able to use this to make shorts too, customized for the format, which is essential if you're trying to expand your reach.
So for the person who was like, I think it was Danny, is it going to be better job than Riverside or Descript? So that gave me Riverside Descript vibes right there. Because you saw the transcript and you were able to pick the clip from right there. So this is addressing not only lives, but video podcasts, long form videos. This is going to be an option that is going to get a lot of AI people out of here or in trouble. And it's going to be a preference at that point. And I would love to see how they evolve, right? Because if you saw the Friday video, you saw what Riverside is doing. Riverside is not only letting you go live, but and this is to address some of y'all who are like, Nicky, you use Ecamm. Boom, boom, boom. What's up with Riverside? First off, the theme was AI tools for live streaming. Ecamm does not have AI tools yet. Hopefully they get that better, right? But what I do love about Riverside is their post-production, which is after you go live, after you do your video, it does all the clips, it does all the social media content right there. You don't have to worry about it. YouTube is saying, yeah, checkmate. You don't have to worry about it. This is going to be free. I'm interested to see how this goes. YouTube, hello. Please give me this feature sooner. Okay? Sooner than most. Give me that feature. Please and thank you. Okay? Legally Sensitive, what up? I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back. And shout out to the chat. Put W's in the chat. Put lions in the chat. Put LB in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Y'all been active. Y'all been excited about these features. All right. So, hold on. Not to derail, but did you see the Tank and Jake? We're going to talk about that later. Because that was... You're going to make me go into a rant again. You're going to make me go into a rant. Look, Riverside is good, but I use StreamYard because they have better features when recording. That's an honest conversation, because this is why I want to keep Ecamm, because recording wise, to be able to do all of this. Oh, can't even see the chat really. Hold on. I've been doing this wrong. To be able to do all of this, we're almost at 42,000. To be able to be sponsored by Poppy AI, all of that, be able to do all these things with a push of a button, Ecamm makes it super easy for me. But the post-production had me super intrigued, because really the biggest time consuming part about going live, recording content, anything, is the edits, is figuring out what to do with it, the best use of content. So Riverside has that on lock, but recording is still, but that's why I was like, YouTube may really go crazy. Anyways, shout out to the chat. I see y'all active. Let's go.
In order to earn money from YouTube shopping, I need to manually tag products that I feature in my videos at the exact moment I show them. That's where AI can help, with new features like auto tagging and timestamps. Now all I have to do is opt in, and YouTube uses AI to identify and apply the best times to display the tags I've added. Another area that's not only important to me as a small business owner, but for all creators, is brand deals. One of the ways they're doing this...
First, shout out for all my affiliates. That first part of that auto tagging is going to be a game changer for you guys. But for those people who do brand deals or thinking about doing brand deals, and you're familiar with it from a podcasting standpoint, this is going to be a really dope game changer for you when it comes to brand deals.
This is with a new feature that lets creators add a link to brands' websites directly in their shorts. YouTube is also working on a way for creators to dynamically insert brand segments into long-form videos, so you can swap them in and out later.
I like that, because if you know, when you're doing brand deals, for those who do brand deals, when they put it on YouTube, this is why you have to charge a little bit more when it's on YouTube, because it's forever. Like, you can't get rid of it. Now you can. You could get rid of it. You're like, yo, we could do this brand deal and you could be on my YouTube channel for this amount of time, instead of it being forever. Or you can be forever, and that's a different price range. Now you have options to give different price ranges. Here, for 30 days, you could be on my YouTube and then I switch you out. Or you could be a forever joint, and that costs now. That's so good.
Able to update, remonetize those segments, or even sell sponsored segments in different countries to different brands.
The next chapter is yours to write, and we can't wait to see what you create. Because the future of entertainment and creativity...
All right, he's just closing out. Listen. 1 to 10. What do you think? What about your own product? Yeah, you could add your own products, for sure. Add your own products, add your own events. I'm really excited about that part. I'm really excited about that. Because I could do an ad for Lion's Behavior, and instead of having it burnt in, like if we're doing Create 14 and that's only open for a certain period of time, I can now add that and then take it out when it's not relevant. That is so good. So good. So good. Now, these are rolling out. There's no dates of when this is all coming out, but they're rolling out little by little. I haven't seen, so I have access to three types of channels. I have this one. So this one has 41,000 subscribers. I have another one, the Content Corner Clips channel, and that has about 4,000. And then I have access to ET's channel that has over 1 million. So I have a good range of when these are going to be rolling out for who and when and what. None of those channels that I spoke about have any of these. So we're going to hope and pray and hope that YouTube is watching me. Somebody in the YouTube world is watching me. And let's clip this part up. Hey, YouTube, please give me access to some of these already. Just some. I appreciate you. I'm talking about it. You feel me? We gonna make this work. Shout out to GNC Sports Talk for the super chat. I appreciate you. I got a goal up in the chat. I don't know if y'all saw. I want to hit 15 super chats to help me get these glasses. To help me get these glasses. You feel me? This is going to change the game big time for creators. Yeah, 1 to 10, what do you think about these updates? I really think, like, in a very serious talk, that this is going to truly help YouTubers who use this feature. Like, really take over the game on it. Because from AI being able to make these videos, and the CEO of YouTube already said, hey, we don't penalize anybody who use AI correctly. And if you use their features, that's using AI correctly. So I'm excited about the live streaming. I'm excited about the clipping part. I'm excited about VO3. I'm excited of how YouTube is enabling us to be as creative as we can. So I love this. I'm super happy. Super happy. Okay. Shout out to Black TV. You know what I mean? See you. All right. So let's talk some AI tools. Let's talk some AI tools. So hold on. I saw there was a new update to Poppy AI. Okay. Type in 1 if you have Poppy AI. Type in just type in 1 if you have Poppy AI. If you don't, you about to see why I love Poppy AI. Okay? So first, let me get this link for you so you already have it, and then I'll put it again. Okay? My mods, please copy this joint. Come on, let's go with the super sticker. Come on, I see you. So Poppy AI has been my content system for YouTube and my newsletter, right? And like a whole bunch of LinkedIn. I got back on LinkedIn last week, getting serious about it again. It's helped me with Substack. So let me show you what I mean. And I've given you guys some of the templates before, right? Especially the last one, which was the Alex Hormozy joint. So I have different boards for whatever I need. But they have this new feature where you can do images inside of Poppy AI, which we are going to test out to see if it's good or not. I haven't tested it out, right? I haven't tested it out at all. We're going to test it out. We're going to see if it's good or not, okay? So, I'm gonna show you how serious I am about it. So YouTube, I have a YouTube brain. Everything that I do with YouTube is in here, right? So think of it like a whiteboard, Miro, Notion, AI, right? And you can train this AI with just a copy and paste of your videos, of your documents, of your images. It gets trained in 3 seconds. So I'm gonna prove how I realistically use it in real life. So I did an audio voice note about this live, what I wanted to talk about on this live. And so I have some documents that talks about this live, like that talks about my thumbnails and titles, right? I uploaded the document, and then what it did, oops, come here. What it did was give me, I'm gonna show you. It gave me titles. It gave me thumbnail options. And once I picked one, right, I said, YouTube just announced 7 game-changing updates for 2025. I like that title. I changed it up a little bit, but I like that title. Then it gave me the description, right? So what I want to do is see what type of images it can make from me just telling the idea of the video that I wanted to create. So we already set it up, right? It gave me a title, thumbnail idea, and the description. So now I'm gonna go. So I want to make a image about this live for, let's say, an IG carousel. Can you give me 5 ideas that would go with this live stream? Boom. Okay. So let me put this full screen for you guys. Full screen. So it's actually giving me carousel ideas. Okay. So which carousel concept resonates with you the most? Game changer breakdown. Why these 7 updates are game changers. AI integration, global dubbing, A/B testing. Let's do idea number 5, just because. Okay, I like idea 5. Can you make those images? I wonder if I just can you make those images? Say, okay, so it's making some images. I wonder if I probably got to put it in on Gemini. Let's do retry. Let's do retry. We're going to see how it does. Here is slide. Oh, wait, we were supposed to do these. Hold up. Got music to when we're processing. You know what I mean? Where's the images? I don't see the images. Forgot the music. I know. Listen, figuring it out. Figuring it out. Maybe it's not as easy as what people think. Let's turn off this music because we got to find out what's going on. I'm going to do it so you don't have to figure it out. All right. We have a YouTube, Poppy, AI, images. Because clearly is not super user friendly. Oh look, I'm right there for Poppy. Hello. Okay, there's not a video for this. That's weird. Let's do. Oh wait. Here we go. Create images in Poppy. Holy ish. You can generate image and post. Long term, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. Paste a link from an IG, TikTok, and a YouTube video. Connect to chat. Model the image with your own style. In fact, we've tested this with our own IG carousel. All right, let's look at this. You think you can guess when the update is? What do you mean, Black? All right, let's see what this is talking about. Let's make this bigger.
What is up, everybody? Lance from Poppy AI here, and you asked, we listened. Imageen is now in Poppy AI, and it's super simple to use. All you have to do is get your favorite AI chat, and you're going to notice the create image button. So if you don't see this, let us know, and the team and I will sort it out for you. But you're going to notice when you click that, you'll see anything you connect to a chat will show up in image examples. But it's not just photos, right? The thing that makes it special is like you can add your YouTube videos, your websites, your PDFs. It's going to take that into account when it's creating an image. So you can make ads with this. You can make Instagram carousels. And I'll show you examples of all of this. And stay tuned, but let's just use it right away. So as you can see, nothing's connected, but I can ask Poppy for an image like this. Make me a cat swimming in the beach. Hit enter, and after I hit enter, Poppy's gonna make an image for you, and look what comes up. Okay, awesome, right? And when it creates the image, you get this cute logo of Poppy jumping up for joy, writing this image for you, and after we give it a couple minutes, it should load in for us. There we go. We got the cat image.
All right, let's try this out. I'm not doing a cat. We're gonna do a dog. The YouTube, I'm gonna assume Q4, Black. I'm gonna assume Q4, like probably sometime we'll start seeing some of it next month, like end of next month. All right, so let's start a whole brand new board. Let's listen to instructions, right? Brand new board. Let's do AI chat, right? Let's pick. Why is it acting crazy? I don't want. Let's go with Claude. Do image, right? Can you make a French bulldog? Let's see. Jumping in a river. You know what I mean? Jumping in a river. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where you should have watched videos before. Let's see. taking a minute. Oh, music. Yummy. I gotta get used to this. We gotta get used to this music joint. You feel me? Let's see what it does. I like the little cute little poppy animation as it waits. Oh, that's really good quality. Why is there a horn? I don't know. We could probably remove the horn, but that's really good. That is really, really good. All right. I'm not mad at this. So let's go back. Let's see another feature. Cause I'm like, that's cool. But I can do that in ChatGPT. I can do that in Gemini. So why would I have to pay $400 a year to do exactly the same thing? So let's see if they have better options. Let's see if they have better options. Because I'm be honest with you, just if it's just that alone, no. So let's see.
Again.
That's a good question. How many credits did that take? That's a very good question. Does it say? It doesn't say. Ooh. Okay. Let's do another one. So I have 4,937. Right? Just remember that. 4,937. So let's make another one. Okay? So cool. Can you now wait, hold on. Let's keep watching, because maybe it will let me do something else with the cat. So let's see something. I be jumping the gun sometimes.
Say maybe you don't like this type of cat, right? What you could do is literally just reconnect it back into Poppy. And when we click create an image again, guess what shows up? Same image, right? So then you can say, right, change the cat to an orange cat swimming in a pool, right? So hit enter. And it's just like with ChatGPT, it's just gonna recreate this exact image with the changes I suggested.
Okay. So it answered my question perfectly. So we're going to disconnect that one. If I want to make that change, we're going to do exactly the same thing. Have him in the pool. So shout out to Legally Scented. Got the numbers, so we're going to check the credit, how much that takes. Can you make this dog swim in a pool? All right. I'm going to hit OK. And we're going to wait. So my issue with Poppy is that their customer service is not the best. And they can give you an answer about how the credits are calculated. They can never give you an answer. Oh, that's interesting. We may have to get the Poppy people on to answer all our questions. It only took 2 credits. It only took 2 credits. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What you think? It only took 2 credits. Because we were at 4. Yeah, it only took 2. Oh. Oh. For 2 credits, that's pretty cute. That's not bad at all. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. That was good. Okay. All right. Let's see what else.
So let's just give that a second. Okay. It's going to be making us a new image with the orange cat. And there we go. This is how you can see the image editor right here. There we go. We got the orange cat swimming in the pool. Look at that. That's sick. So yeah, you can ask for variations, right? And Poppy can sort that out for you. So we got our two cats here. I want to give you.
Danny said, so could you connect your carousel ideation thread to a new prompt and use? Yeah, that's what we're gonna try. That's what we're gonna try. I want to make sure that we are doing it correctly. Clearly, the instant idea that I thought about didn't work. And that's what everybody would have done. Like, oh, okay. If it adds images, I'm just going to take the existing idea that I have in thread and just say create images. So I want to make sure we're doing this correctly. So you would use Poppy and get rid of chat and some of the other AI? Yes. So like Claude, I would get rid of Claude and use that. You know? And if it creates images, Gemini may be okay, here's a good question. So what's good with Gemini, the Nano Banana, is that it can add new things to it. So like, let's say I wanted to put a party hat or a baseball cap on the dog. So what did it say? It said this, make it come back here. We get rid of that one, right? And we go create image. Can you add a baseball snapback? I'll put a New York. NY baseball snapback hat on this dog. Okay. Got that. It's going to do that. And while it does that, let's watch some of the rest of the examples.
You guys some more ideas of what you can use this for. So if you scroll up right here, you can even create image ads. So what do I mean by that? You can see I actually have the Poppy logo here. So I'll just take that, right?
She's not giving up on chat. Yeah, ChatGPT, I'm not giving up on. I ain't gonna lie. That is my favorite brainstorming buddy, and I could talk to it. So it's not gonna replace chat for me, but it can replace Claude and Gemini for this reason. Plus, like I said, it is a plug and play for me with how I do my YouTube and my newsletter, because I could give it a new idea like you saw, and it creates the titles, the thumbnails, the description. I can create the script for it. I get the whole outline for my newsletter just by plugging in those things. So I'm just seeing if now they can add the images, or do I have to go somewhere else with it? So this is an honest review type vibe on it.
I'll also go ahead and add our Poppy website. So you can take your website, paste that in here as well, get a chat going, and let's connect these two things together. So then once I connect those two things, you're going to hit create image, right? And let's think of an ad that we want to recreate. So one thing I already had in mind was, the Apple ads, right? These Apple ads are sick, right? One thing I saw, I think recently when I was going down, it'd be cool if we had a Poppy ad like this, where it was like, right here. All right, so if I click this, you're going to see, oops, not that one. All right, there it goes. So let's take something simple. So what I'm going to do is click this. It says life is easier on iPhone, right? So let's go ahead and take this ad, put that into Poppy, just like this. Okay. Take those three things. Well, I'm on my way. And then you're going to notice it gets attached right here. And you can just say whatever your prompt based on the image. So something I want to do is, hey, take the picture of my logo, which is the first image, and my website to recreate that Apple iPhone ad. I want you to make an image ad that uses the same thing, that advertises Poppy and uses our logo. And let's go ahead and see what it says. Thinking. All right, there we go. Now it's going to make an image. We should see the logo thing.
All right, we're going to go back to that. I like that idea. I really like that idea. I had Gemini generate images in every frame of a storyboard in a script that it helped me with. I have to try that storyboard feature. I definitely do. So, oh, it did it perfectly. Okay, hold on. Nah, it did that perfectly. It did that perfectly. Okay, hold on. If I'm figuring this out right, I may be jumping the gun. So, oh, that's so cute. 1 to 10, what did you think about that one? It gets a 10. See, it gets a 10. It gets a 10. Yeah, that's hard. Okay. So, let's do this. I have an idea. So, do I have a random picture? Let me get a picture of E, right? Well, let me not jump ahead. I like the ad part. Let me see what the result was for the ad. Oh, that's cute. I saw it. That was cute.
Reference the image that you tell it, or you can specify what kind of size we want. So I'm just gonna wait for this ad to create. Oh, look at this. Life is easier, Poppy. That starts as soon as you turn it on. That's amazing. That's sick. Okay, it looks just like the same background and the same typography.
That's really cute. That's really cute. I like that. But here, okay, so it says creating carousels. This is what I want to see.
And it just replaced Alex Mosey with Poppy, right? So you can do that. And I haven't.
Oh, wait. That was cute. Hold on. What did he do?
Carousels in a different style. Love using Imageen for is actually recreating IG carousels in a different style. So as you can see, Alex Hormozy, who just did a launch, had this carousel he posted. I just wanted to mess around, put the Poppy logo on that instead, and this is what it made. This super cute Poppy logo. You can see like the background is really good too. Like it had the dumbbells, a sheet of paper, and it just replaced Alex Hormozy.
Okay. If it could recreate, we may be in business. So, let's see. Do I have the Instagram carousel on deck? Let me see. Instagram, right? What in the world? What just happened? Did you AI yourself? I'm like, did you AI yourself? All right, let's see if my Explore page has some. How I made this. This is cute. So let's see if we could recreate this with the lion. Okay. Let's see. So I got this. And then I think I have like an image of the lion somewhere. Hold on. Like someone, shout out to Freed. He did a, oh, where is it? I think I got it. Boop. Let me. Why is it not? It's still pulling up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let me get my desktop. There's LB, right? Boom. That's like a certain version of LB. Boom. Let's get rid of you. And then he said, what was the prompt that he put? That's the important
One thing
question.
that I love using Imageen for is actually recreating.
All right. Bring this back. He said, create an image recreating this image, but replace the face with the second image. Okay, got it. Got it. Recreate this image. This will be easy if that's the situation. Recreate the first image. And what I like to do is, oh, I can't. I was like, I can't rewrite that. I'll say that says ChatGPT with the lion image. Cool lion in urban style. I like to give whatever title it gives, but I definitely can't write that. You know what I mean? I definitely can't write that. That's not going to work. All right, let's see. Let's see if it can really recreate it. And how many, so we're at 4, legally scented. What did we start with? We're now at 4,897. How many has it used so far? So, create that. Okay, so got the create, all of that, and let go. Hit R. Is where we started. Okay, cool. What is it doing? Is it okay? Here we go. If it could recreate the lion to look something similar like that, and it says 4,000. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Because I'm still on it. Hold on. 4,892. Yeah, 892. That's what it said. I'm really interested. Shout out to my mom who's going to bed. Hey, Mom. It's taking a minute, though. Come on. Oh, that's cute. Hold on. Hold on. Low key. Hold on. Oh, and it's a PNG. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. 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 I'm kind of speechless on that one. That I wasn't expecting that because this is that. Okay. We're gonna do one. Okay. Ooh, we gotta do. Hold on. What other case study you got? Hold on. That's fire. Yeah. Hold on. And then we're going. Hold on.
You can do that. I haven't did this on one of my posts. So Alex Ramosi actually made a post about hiring, just like this carousel, and put it into Poppy, and it made me this one, right? And the cool thing about this got me 20,000 views because I know it works from Alex Ramosi, and we got so many applications. So if you're any of these three things and you're watching this video and haven't applied, please do. But yeah, we suggestion and even made the rest of the thing. So this is the same type of style that Alex Muzi had. So if you look at his, right, very similar style. So that's one thing I love using Imageen for. Some other ideas is create graphics to go with your content. So that could be thumbnails, right? So this is a good friend of mine. Her name is Cassie. And all I did was take her videos and like her website, this is her website. Notice the style, right? So if I go to Pack to Poppy, I literally put all those contexts into here and then said something like, hey, using my brand, make a sick infographic that goes along with my content, right? And this is what it made. So you can see it's the same exact colors and all these stats are coming from all the info, like how many followers you have, how many.
It can make infographics? Hold on. I have a perfect video for that. The last video that I put on my channel, which is the live streaming tools, the AI live streaming tools. So, hold on. Let's get that. Let's get that real quick. I need a credit total. I got you. Let me get this thing. Hold on. Well, while I wait for this, why is this taking forever? I got too many things open. Hold on. Let's see if it opens now. Copy. There we go. All right. So we're at 4,875. How many have we used so far? Damn, that's fire. Yo, these so far we're good. Like, this is cool and this is cool. Damn, that's fire. I may use this later. We're gonna, just in case. That's fire. Okay. I'm gonna connect this, right? And we're going to do this. Can you create an infographic? Can't spell. From this YouTube video. Best AI tools for live streaming. Best AI tools for live streaming. Okay. All right, we got all that. We're going to hit thinking, and we are going to see, hold on, making the image. What are we doing? I'm waiting to hit the music. Perfect. Okay. Oh, here we go. Move you. If it can make an infographic off of a video, yeah, Poppy may be really, because think about how I'll probably use this. I'll get, can you use the lion in your thumbnail? I'm gonna clip this Poppy joint, and we're going to probably make the lion as the thumbnail for sure. For sure. Oh, this is too cool. If this works. You know what I mean? If this works. You see the moderator. Shout out to Sharon. Get Poppy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you spelling Mook right? It's taking a little bit longer. Maybe because how long is this video? 6:53. 6:53. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Best AI tools for live streaming for beginners. Riverside, ChatGPT, Poppy AI, Riverside, Canva. It spelled the VO3, but we could probably fix that. Intros and and I should have put the aspect ratio, but the fact that I just said make an infographic, 1 to 10, what do we think about this? 1 to 10. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh man. Yeah, that's it. Look, Danny's that's freaking insane. Insane. Oh yeah. Hold on. Insane. Hold on. I'm hitting up Connie now, being like, yo, they love Poppy. You know what I mean? They love that. All right. Hold on. Let me see what else they say. I have an idea.
Creator she's helped, and even the name of her company. So this can help you supercharge your workflow, and Poppy just became way more visual. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Let's go.
Okay. So let's do this. So that made an infographic, right? Let's do. If you want to start. Go away. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. We're at 4,845 credits. Now, I want to make a let's do this back. Okay. Actually, let's go without the image. Let's get can you look at this video? Why am I not doing the audio? Hold on. They have an audio feature. Why am I typing? Can you look at the video that I just attached? The best AI tools for live streaming. And can you give me an Instagram carousel idea that I can turn into images? It could be regular text, but can you break it down into maybe 5-6 carousels based off this video? Like carousel slides based off this video. So let's get the concept first. Let's see if we can find. Do we have some like text carousels? I wonder if I have text carousels. Why not you? This is great. I like that, but that's not. 3 ways you can use Nano Banana. Actually, we could do that. Let's see. Copy that. No, let me just copy it. Boop. Or I don't know if it's going to take that particular slide. Let's see. All right, so we have the concept. I want to give it a reference, right? Like the style that I want to use it. So can I know what I can and can't do when my credits are low? You could re-up on the credits. That's what I've been doing. I've been re-ing up. Because I rather have everything in one place. And if it can make this, oh, it's going to go crazy. Do this one. Okay, cool. So, let's do So it picked out the first image, second image. Okay, cool. So let's do, all right. I'm gonna grab all this, right? Let's see if I have to do slide by slide or if it could do all the slides. Let's see that, okay? So can you do this carousel? Can't even spell. Carousel. Here is the concept, but use the style of the Instagram post. Let's do lately it feels like everyone is mainly slide to style. Okay, so here's this, right? I got the image, I got all of it. Let's see if it does it. And it's thinking, and I won't start the music until I can only create one image. Okay. It could do one image at a time. It can't do multiple, so we just got that. Let's see where we go. I can only create, let's see. So it's creating slide 1, I believe. Yeah, it's creating slide 1. And I think it's actually getting the image of that guy. So it's going to take this image and recreate it. And we are at 4,836. So when you process inside of chat of Poppy, that is when you spend. Oh, hold on. That wasn't even this was the guy. This was the guy. They totally took the guy and made him live stream. Y'all better get Poppy. Yeah, y'all better get Poppy. That. Yep. Yep. That's. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna give y'all that link. I know my mods has been putting it, but yeah, here I'm personally gonna give you that. Here you go. There's the link, right? For the people watching this replay. I ain't gotta say no. Danny said 12 out of 10. You know what I mean? That went crazy. That went crazy. That went crazy. Now I'm curious about slide 2. Hold on. I'm curious about slide 2. Hold on. Hold on. All right. So it's still, you know what I probably have to do? I probably have to take a picture of slide 2. So let me do, let's just do it that simple. All right. Boom, bam. Put this here because it only reads. All right, cool. So now can we do slide 2? Let's do use the style of fashion fusion. All right. Slide 2. And let me remove this. See if it registers. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Oh, I see what you did there. Come on, Miguel. I see you. That's fire. I just got here. Oh, we're creating. We're creating. Yo, so far, we've created a dog. Created 2 dogs. But I like this dog better. We redid the lion, which is fire. We did an infographic. And we're starting to make a Instagram carousel. We first got the idea from the YouTube video, right? And then we're breaking it down into different images based off a style that we like. So this one was fire. This one is fire. Let's see how it does with this one. Let's see. So y'all motivated me to start my school community last week. Ooh, hold on. Stop struggling with OBS. Steep learning curve, Riverside stream instantly, built-in prompt, a teleprompter for. We can stop right now. Y'all better get poppy. Yep. Yo. I got 2. Do we keep going? Do we keep? Yo. And you just hit download. Yo. What other kind? Oh, okay. JPEG. Yo. Okay. Okay. Let's do a fluke. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it's fluke. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm gonna do that same style. Yo, that's so fire. That's so fire. All right, let me copy this exact prompt. Right. And then let me get slide 3. Where's slide 3? Slide Give me slide 3. There we go. Slide 3. Boom. And then, nah, this goes hard. This goes hard. Because if you can make a whole, my carousel game about to go crazy. Poppy, cut the check. Cut the check. What? Hold on. Perfect. I created. Hold on. No, you didn't. The design. No. You didn't. You didn't. I don't see slide 3. Can you create that using the fashion fusion reference? Hold on. Don't trip up on me now. Don't trip on me now. Making the image for you. Don't trip on me now. Are you going to do it? You're typing again. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. We have to be under, let me see. Yeah, we are. We are 4,779. I'm testing out these credits so you don't have to. Because I know credits cost. They give you a base, but if you go over that base, you got to pay for more. So let me make the mistakes so you don't have to. Okay? Let's do that. Nah, this goes hard. This goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. These go hard. I pay for 6K a month because I know how much I use. I think you do. I forget who has. Oh, here we go. Hold up. AI planning. Endless. Oh my God. Poppy AI strategy. ChatGPT prompt. Your live stream. Oh my. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, get Poppy. Because if this got from my YouTube video and all I got to do is reference it, or I could reference an Instagram post and just say recreate it with my logo, or just create a whole separate image. Oh yeah. Yeah, we Yep. You hire me to teach you the Spanish and I'll use the pay to get Poppy and those Ray-Ban. I ain't mad at that. You hire me, I could get everything you're speaking about today. I could get All right, 1 to 10. What do you think about Poppy AI new feature with the image? Okay? And that thinking about it in a sense of, this is where it's different from ChatGPT and Gemini, is where how you can paste your own content, upload different documents, and say, hey, make an infographic. Hey, make an Instagram carousel. Make just a regular image. Whatever you want it to do, it can make it. I like that. I like that. So Legally Sent It, how much did we use? We're at 4,762. We made, how many things? We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we made 7, right? We made, where's the, oh, did I delete I think I deleted the first doggy. But we made 7 images. And it used 4,762. And I made like 2 mistakes without. That was good. I like that. I like that a lot. Because, yeah, I like that a lot. 7 images in no time. Right. And I don't have to. Yeah, that was. You used a total of 130 credits. That's not bad. That's not bad. Come on. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna clip that up. We gonna clip that up. Hey, Jesus, clip that up. You know what I mean? Clip that up. All right. So I want to do one more thing. All right. Let me type in me. If you saw the Bad Bunny concert this weekend. Did I miss the updates? Yeah, you got to rewind. You got to rewind for the YouTube updates. Correction. You one-shotted 7 fire images. Oh, that's facts. Who the hell listens to Bad Bunny? Oh, you about to get kicked off this live. Hold on. Who? Let's do numbers. Hold on. Let's do numbers. Let me see if it says it. Hold on. Who? Hold on. How many people watched, and this is the question, watched the Bad Bunny concert? Okay. Let me make this bigger for you, Black. Bad Bunny's most recent Puerto Rican residency had about 500,000 to 600,000 total attendees across the shows. The live stream attracted over 340,000 concurrent viewers, meaning live, setting new records, live, not replay, not I'll get to it when I get to it, live. Bueno. And I know you're playing. Cause you on this live. You know, I don't ever think, don't get it twisted. However, let's make that a fact quickly. Let's make that a fact very quickly. Okay? And right here. Broke records. The most watched Amazon Music live stream. Okay? Hey chat, what popping? Now, why do I want to go over this? Right? Why do I want to go over this? No, but I listened to Cardi B's new album. And it's fire. Low key, and maybe it's just me, between Cardi B and Lizzo album, I'm that's what I'm listening to now. But I digress. Right? Like my guy says. However, I want to talk about this in the sense of what I learned from it, right? Not necessarily the music, but what I learned from it, right? And let me see if I could go back to, let me go back to the Instagram joint. Hold up. Because I want you to hear the impact that it did. All right? So, this was a 10-week residency. I don't used to like Bad Bunny, but after the latest album, he gained a lot more respect from me. And let me state it like this. I want you to remove the thoughts of what you may think about the music, if you can even understand it, or even if you like it. Because shout out to my mom. My mom's like, I don't like it. I don't like the music. But she appreciated the concert. Okay? So what Bad Bunny is doing, or did, brought so much impact to the island of Puerto Rico that it's more than just music. So he did a 10-week residency, right? Only in Puerto Rico. So check this out. Back in July, right in the middle of Puerto Rico's low tourism season, Bad Bunny kicked off the residency, right? 10 weeks, 30 sold out nights. A tourist boom that generated more than $200 million in the local economy and had features like LeBron and Travis Scott. Now on Saturday was huge because this was the anniversary of Hurricane Maria, which that was the hurricane that pretty much took out the whole island. No water, no electricity, and killed a whole bunch of people. And he did his last one strategically on the anniversary. Now, even before you step inside the venue, the venue, there was pretty much a huge celebration, right? Huge celebration. Inside, the first thing you notice is the stage. Both the front and the back played a crucial role. The front had like a forest, greenery, mountains, pretty much talking about the beauty and the nature of the island, right? Backstage was La Casita, which gives you a whole old school vibe of the houses that was in Puerto Rico. Like, this reminds me of my grandma's house, low key. And that's where all the celebrities, the VIP style was. The reason why I'm showing you this is because the storytelling. This wasn't a regular concert where you have one stage and you're just dancing back and forth. I want you to watch the replay because the beginning tells a whole story. Beginning tells a whole story. And you get a feel that you go from like the forest to a tree to then let's bring the party to the like a house party in La Casita. And then let's bring it back to the main stage. They had all the artists come out, right? Old school reggaeton artists. They brought out Mark Anthony. But what was cool was it, like I said, it just wasn't about the songs. It was the production. It was the experience. How are you taking the people who buy the tickets to have an experience? Because one, every show was in Puerto Rico, same place, same time. So it brought all these global people, people from the US, people from overseas, all into the island. And so you had to experience what the island was inside of this concert. It was amazing. If this doesn't teaches you anything else, it teaches you storytelling, right? So here we go. During the first third of the show, he focused on the songs from his latest album, and he performed some of the most affectionate ballads before arriving, and the breakup song that acts as a metaphor of how tourists treats PR. Okay? So he's bringing awareness of the issues that the island is feeling, right? So it's like, yo, in my life, you were a tourist. You only saw the best of me, and not only what I was suffering. You left without knowing the reason for my wounds, the reasons for my wounds, and it wasn't your place to heal them. You came to have a good time, and we had a good time. So that was the song translated, but kind of a metaphor, right? And then the turn up. So like I said, the first experience, ballads. Second one, you went to the house, pretty much a house party, and it was the turn up. So it was like all of the Latin trap vibes in there. It was fire. Okay? So they brought out all the reggaeton stars, which was amazing to see. They brought up Mark Anthony. And if anything, right? Regardless if you're Puerto Rican or not, you know Mark Anthony. That's probably one of the main Puerto Ricans you know. You feel me? He did 4 hours. And the replay is on Amazon. It's on Amazon Prime. He did 4 hours. 40 songs. The only comparison that came in mind was Beyonce's 2018 Coachella set. The way it wove together history, politics, storytelling, showmanship, and artistic vision. Right? You have to look at this. I'm not gonna play the audio because trying not to get demonetized. But you see that it was just an experience. It was a whole experience. Now, one thing I want to do, one thing that inspired me from this whole Bad Bunny situation was how he created a character of the coquí. Let me see if I can find it. He made a character of the coquí and made it part of the experience. And so now it encouraged me to be like, yo, how do I turn the lion into a character for the live show and some of my content? So let me see. Bad Bunny cookie video. Let me see. This. Oh, so okay, right here. Boom. So this is him FaceTiming the coquí.
Estará ahí. Yo me lo imagino, brother, yo me lo imagino. Nosotros también te extrañamos. Quiero que lo sepas, por si tú no lo tienes en mente. Nosotros aquí en Puerto Rico, ¿verdad que si extrañamos a Concho, te echamos de menos? Y además, ya queda poco, brother. Ya queda poco. Yo te lo dije. Ya yo te compré los pasajes para que venga para acá en diciembre.
The fact that he's talking to a character is wild. Okay? Hold on. Play.
Gente, ustedes no saben lo feliz que yo estoy con todo el amor que me han dado. Jurado que yo los amo igual a ustedes. Ya va un mes que salió el mejor disco del mundo y yo lo sigo escuchando todos los días, ni lo quito. Ah, y estoy aprendiendo a bailar salsa. Espero que ustedes también.
He made the coquí into a character. Which breaks, like, you gotta understand, this actually, they made this into merch. They made this into like its own version of Labubu. Oh, I'm gonna show you. It became such a staple that they made it into its own little doll that sold out. Check this out. Where is it at? Right here. Sold out. He has his own version of the Labubu, which I want. So if anybody got the plug to this, that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, please. I need this. I prefer the boxing one. This one right here, fire. But it's a way that it's like, yo, how, especially as a personal brand, creating a character is going to allow you to create different products from it. And that's exactly what he did. Because now people champion it. Like, yo, I want the coquí. So now I'm thinking of it. I got super inspired by that. Like, yo, how do we make LB come to life? Also in a thing of like, yo, I'm not going to say if, when I do a live event, let's make a staple location, right? Let's make a staple location. Why did you choose the lion? Why did you pick the lion? Connect to the feeling. So the lion, if you're new, the lion came from the hashtag that I've been using for over 5 years, which is lion's behavior, right? And it's not necessarily from this bold sense. Like if you saw the lion, right? Let me bring up the lion. Hold up. So if you saw the lion, it represents creativity. It represents boldness. It represents community, right? It's not like the typical like roar kind of sense, but it embodies all the values that I have, right? And so this is how we picked the lion. And best believe the community is strong and loves the lion, right? Because of what it represents. You don't necessarily, the thing that people associate lions with is not what I associate with it. One, lions know how to rest, right? It represents family. Absolutely. We love our LB. Come on. Come on. The one thing that I love about lions is they move with intention. You don't necessarily see them wandering all over the place, right? It's more of when I pop out, you gonna feel that. You gonna know my presence. I don't have to be loud. If I need to be, I will be. But I don't need to be loud. You feel the presence. You see where I'm at. And you know I dominate in everything I do without necessarily having to be flashy, having to be out of character. I am who I am. And who I am is a big deal. So this is why I love the lion, and not for the aggressive ways that everybody depicts a lion. I go from, it understands rest. It understands community because it doesn't move without a community. It understands being intentional, right? And the way that I have LB, it's creative in its own way, right? So shout out to everybody who's part of LB. That link is in the top of the chat if you want to join the community, right? So it's all storytelling. So you get it now, right? You're like, yo, why did you pick the lion? It's all about the values and the beliefs that this channel, and the content that we put out, it all represents that. But in that sense, right? I'm looking at what Bad Bunny did, and like, okay, you're telling me the blueprint. You're giving me the blueprint all day. This is why I like going through some of these case studies, regardless of who watches it or not, because someone's going to pick it up in a sense of, oh, okay, let's look at this one. He just showed that I can stay in one place. I don't gotta go tour. People will come to me. My audience is going to come to me. Cool. It shows that I can be real artistic with my storytelling instead of just a typical, let's stay in one spot, going back and forth. Like, and I say this respectfully. I say this super respectfully. I look at certain events now and I'm like, it's the same thing over and over again. It's like one speaker, another speaker, another speaker, another keynote, another presentation, another this. What is the storytelling? Like, I told this inside of Lion's Behavior. I would love to recreate this live, right? My whole setup, two screens, my whole setup, the sneakers in the back, if we could do it. It may have to be virtual because this is an expensive collection. So I don't know if I want to bring this with me. So we're going to virtually do this. I want to have a whole screen that has the chat up because I know I attract introverts. So for me to be like, yeah, hand over the mic and anybody who wants to ask questions, do it. Nah, we going to have a whole chat up. So during the event, y'all can light up the chat like we normally do, right? And we create in real life. We do and then I want to have like different setups. Like, I think it'd be really dope. This is like Bad Bunny gave that inspiration, right? Like, how can I create a setup for when I bring in a guest, right? What would their stuff be like? So it's interesting when you look at these kind of concerts, these kinds of movies, what is the true meaning? What is the real purpose of this concert was, let's bring back life to the island. Let's bring and when we think about different events and different concerts and things, it's a full money grab for the most part, or brand awareness. But can we bring a sense of purpose to an event? And what would that look like? Like, so for me, I'm not even on, can this event happen? It's more on, what would be the purpose? What is the bigger purpose that we're doing? You feel what I'm saying? The bigger purpose because phase 2 of Lion's Behavior is going to have a creator fund where we're now going to do grants for people who are inside of the community. So when we're thinking about the event, it's like, how do we empower more creators? You see what I'm saying? So it's, like I said, it's super interesting. One of the things that I love is like the scarcity tactic of, if you want to see me, you got to come over here. Like, I'm not going to your city. You have to come through right here, because we're going to bring awareness to right here. So just wanted to give that thought process, right? What is the storytelling that you're giving? What is the purpose of what you're doing it for, right? And then what's the character? And then the partnership. He did Amazon, right? Like what LaRussell does. Absolutely. I love what LaRussell does. I love it. But he did the Amazon collaboration so they could build schools in Puerto Rico. Like, once again, there's a purpose to everything that is happening when it comes to Bad Bunny. Most will think, okay, just this Hispanic artist, boom, boom, boom. But where he did it at holds 18,000 people. He sold out every day. Sold out every day. He brought awareness to the culture. He brought awareness to the businesses. He brought resources to the island when it comes to Amazon. It's disaster relief because people are still recovering from the hurricane. Still recovering. I'm just saying. I think it was a whole masterclass. If you haven't seen the concert, please put on your producer hat when watching it. And I would love to hear, I'm actually going to write about it on Substack. I gave kind of a glimpse on my Substack note, but on my Substack, I'm going to be really writing it out. So yeah, this is fire. You know what I mean? This was fire. 1 to 10. 1 to 10, what did you think about today's live show? We talked about the Ray-Bans. We talked about YouTube updates. We tried Poppy AI, the image joint, and then we did a little bit of a case study of Bad Bunny, right? And I just want to know, did this add value? Did this add value? Let me know. I know I'm super inspired. I'm going to mess with Poppy for sure. And I'll put that link in the description. Oh, Tank and Jake. Trash. We'll go over Tank and Jake once it starts really going. The little face off, I'm not going to go through that too much. I promise you, I'm not. Right? Shout out to Lions Behavior. The community is growing. I'm doing a dancing video every single day because of y'all for joining it. If you want to join Lions Behavior, we do weekly prompts. We do challenges. We do weekly calls. There's accountability in there. It's a true family. And it costs less than a meal to join for the whole quarter. Okay? Poppy AI is user-friendly. Use one of the templates. Okay? Live looks crispy on a 4K TV. Come on! Come on. And I'm going to be trying new things on this live. You hear the music. You hear the music. You know what I mean? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Please watch the last video that I dropped about live streaming. Let me know if I should do more content about live streaming, because those numbers showed, nah, Nikki. So we may not. We may not, but you let me know. And I love you guys. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say?